Hello everyone, it is Saturday afternoon and I'm going to finally open my blinds. I have some things to tell you guys. Okay, so you know how can't see me, hold on. And I'm going to turn my TV down. Kind of have a lot to say, but I'll try to make it quick and leave out all the minor details. So anyway, you guys know I don't vlog every day, and that's just me. But last week I rarely vlogged at all. I vlogged at the Winter Wonderland. Okay, so if you've seen my vlog where we went to Magic Mountain, you will see that I had a little episode, like a fainting episode. I got lightheaded and went to the first aid, and they gave me water and I was fine. Okay, so I just, you know, shut it off as being dehydrated. Okay, so when we went to the Global Winter Wonderland, I didn't show this on film because I didn't vlog it because it was pretty serious. I actually literally blacked out into my son's arms, and it freaked me out, of course, and I never want to see the looks on my kids' face again because they were terrified. So I got water thinking, okay, I'm dehydrated, whatever, but I'm like, okay, it's cold outside, so, you know, can't blame it on heat. So what's going on? So I went to the emergency room on, okay, this was on the 28th of November. So on the 29th, that Sunday after church, I still wasn't feeling all that great. So I went to the emergency room and I told them my symptoms. I told them what happened at Magic Mountain, and they said it was probably dehydration, so they gave me an IV bag, and I actually started feeling a little bit better. So throughout the week, I actually didn't go to work all week because I just was not feeling good, and I'm thinking it's the dehydration, but I'm like, you know, there's something else going on. I don't know. So I made an appointment with my doctor, and we ran some blood tests. Well, they did, and they literally took so much blood from me. I don't know how I have any left. They took like 14 vials, not at the same time, but yeah, they took a lot. So anyway, so the results came back, and I'm actually severely anemic. And when I say severely, when I left the hospital, they called me back and told me I need to come back because my calcium levels also were very, very low. So I had to get that replaced through an IV. So yeah, I had a hospital stay. 24-hour hospital stay. Not 24 hours, a little bit shorter than that, but anyway, I'm fine, you guys, I'm fine. But they had to treat me for anemia, and I have my iron pills. And the weird thing is, I kind of knew I was not diabetic. Oh, thank God I'm not diabetic. I kind of knew I was well, they told me I was borderline anemic, and to take some the iron pills, and I kind of actually forgot about the iron pills and to put them to the side because when I take them, they really upset my stomach. But duh, hello Michelle, you have to take them with food. So oh yeah, I will take them now. So I got that, and I have my calcium pills, and I was also low in vitamin D. So vitamins are very important, and apparently I'm not eating enough iron rich foods or things with calcium. I mean, I like dairy, but I don't like milk. I hate milk. I used to drink milk as a kid, but the only time I drink milk now is in cereal, and then whatever's left after cereal's gone, I put it to the side because milk to me is totally nasty, and I don't like the stuff. So I was debating whether I would tell you guys, but I'm like, you know what, let me, you know, it's nothing. Yeah, it is serious, but I don't know, I just thought I would share with you guys just to let you know what was going on with me. Excuse me, this week, especially if I'm letting you guys into our lives and telling you, you know, everything's not always, you know, perfect and happy and rainbows and puppies or whatever you want to call it. You know, sometimes in life you do have hiccups and things happen, and even though, you know, I like to think I'm gonna be 23 forever in the body, you know, I'm not. And getting older and don't know the reason why exactly, because other than that, I'm healthy. My body is just not absorbing all the vitamins that anyone else could normally get from foods or milk or stuff like that. So I am taking vitamins, and I bought the little container that has Sunday through Saturday, so you put all your little pills in there, whatever. So I am okay. I'm on a high dose of iron right now for the next month until my levels get back up to where they should be. But last night, the work that I had done brought me back up to normal, and actually I feel pretty good. I don't have, it's not like all this week I had like a fog in my head, was just like going, but extremely tired. And I would explain why. For the last few months, I've been tired, not really wanting to do anything. So yeah, that's what's been happening with me, and I'm glad I am feeling better. And when I came home last night, Tyreek and Cheyenne, they like completely cleaned the house. It wasn't that messy, but I hadn't been feeling good, so the house was kind of, you know, the lived-in look, but lived-in look a little bit more than that. So the house was immaculate. They cleaned the whole house completely for me. And Savannah came with me to the hospital, and she stayed there with me. It was Savannah's my little buddy. She's my shadow. She won't leave my side. So you know, if she didn't come, it'd have been weird. But yeah, so that's what's been going on, and I do feel better, a whole lot better, but not completely 100% because I'm tired. So yeah, but anyway, I will show you guys. I mean, it's just regular medicines that you can buy over the counter, but I will show you guys these calcium pills. Oh my god, thank god I can swallow pills, because if I couldn't, I'd be in trouble. Okay, these are the calcium pills. How big that is, I don't know if it'll focus on that because it's focused on me. Okay, look how huge that is. Yeah, thank god I can swallow pills, because if not, I'd be in trouble. I think I could cut that one in half, but I don't know if I can crush it or not. So yeah, and then I have my iron pills that I have to take. I have vitamin D pills also, and of course my thyroid. I feel like I'm 80, all these pills, but at least they're only vitamins, except the thyroid, at least, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I just gotta take care of myself. So yeah, so today is just going to be a lazy, kickback, restful day. I'm just going to rest. I am going to upload the vlog that we went to the Global Winter Wonderland, because I have not put anything up, and that's because I have not been feeling good. I didn't feel like picking up the camera. The day that we went to get the Christmas tree, that was the one day that I kind of felt a little bit better, but still not 100%. But I was just trying to get out the house, to thinking, oh, you know, let me get out and about. That'll make me feel better. But I'm glad I got the blood work done, and I'm glad at least we know that it's not heat exhaustion, it's not motion sickness. I just need vitamins, and I guess sometimes our body just does. And yeah, I will tell you guys, it totally freaked me out, because Tyreek, I mean, sorry Tyreek, but I'm just gonna say it, he's a mama's boy. And I actually passed out in his arms, and he was not very happy. He was not mad at me or upset, but he, you know, he was going through his own little emotional whatever, because, you know, what kid wants to have their mom, you know, pass out, you know, at all, let alone in their arms. So yeah, it was an emotional day for us that day. Tiring week for me. And then at the point when the doctor actually called me and told me what was going on with me, it was freaking me out, because I'm like, oh my god, you know, am I gonna die because of this? You know, I'm sure people could, you know, from vitamin deficiency. But yeah, so I'm glad they were on it and they took care of me, and now that we know this, I'm just gonna take care of myself. So yeah, what was that phone ringing? Cell phone. Oh, anyway, so I'm going to upload the vlog from last week and just rest. Cheyenne has to go to work later today at Pizza Hut. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I'm sure she wouldn't mind me telling, because she's happy about it. But Cheyenne got a second job, so she is going to be working at 24 Hour Fitness. And all these things are around our house, so if she works during the day when I'm at work, into the night, she can walk to work, and then I can pick her up. So anyways, yeah, she's super excited about that because, you know, she really didn't want to work at fast food, which there's nothing wrong with working at fast food, but, you know, she wanted to work somewhere, you know, else. So now she does, and she's going to have 2 part-time jobs, and I don't know if she's going to quit Pizza Hut right now. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. She's just going to see how it is once she gets going with both schedules. So yeah, and I know I said a mouthful, so yeah. So I'm going to get me something to eat. Tired. Hey Tariq, what are you doing? Oh, are you about to make a video or something?
Ooh, I might do that. I was going to move.
Yeah. Yeah, while the lighting is good in your room. So yeah, I just dropped Cheyenne off to work. And like I said, I'm about to get something to eat. Just a lazy, relaxing day. So every year we get these cinnamon scented pine cones. We get them and put them in the fruit bowl when we don't have any fruit in there, and it makes the house smell so good and so Christmassy. And speaking of Christmas, we were supposed to put up the Christmas decorations today, but because of what happened to me, you know, I feel a whole lot better. I'm thankful, like I said, but I just think I should relax today because I kind of still want to put it up, but I'm like, you know what, let me not push it. I know I feel good and I want to continue feeling good. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow after church, because we have a tradition with me and my kids where when we put up the Christmas tree, I make homemade eggnog. It's a recipe that, you know, was passed down, you know, in my family, and not homemade cookies anymore, but just eggnog and homemade eggnog and cookies. So I didn't feel like standing on the stove today to make the eggnog, so I will do it tomorrow. And I actually can get if I'm that tired, I can get a stool and sit down. It'll be okay though. Something on my face? No, something on the camera. So anyway, tomorrow we will put up the tree, Tyreek, okay? And have homemade eggnog. Do you guys like homemade eggnog? I love homemade eggnog. Ever since my mom showed me how to make it, my kids call me an eggnog snob because I absolutely refuse to buy eggnog in the store, because nothing is better than my homemade eggnog. It's the bomb, because it really is. You can have my eggnog either hot or cold. And when I was a kid, the adults who drank, there would be a separate pot for the adults, eggnog with the brandy in it, and then next to it would have the tiny, you know, pot with the eggnog for the kids. So yeah, eggnog recipe, and a lot of recipes actually has been passed down in my family for a long time. What were you gonna say?
There's some years where you make it and it's really good, and then there's some years where you get distracted and it's burnt.
Yeah, like what he said. So if you didn't hear him, some years when I make it, it's really, really good. And some years he said, when I get distracted, it's burnt, because you can burn it if you cook it too much. And it's kind of expensive to make, so that's why I try to salvage the burnt ones, which it's not like that every year. But if I'm going back and forth trying to go fix the tree or do something with the decorations and then make the eggnog, that's when it gets burned. But what we've started doing is I'll tend to the eggnog and cookies because I'm here in the kitchen, and Cheyenne and the kids will put up the tree. So that's what we've been doing, and actually soon Cheyenne should start learning this recipe, because like I said, it's passed down and everyone in our family makes it. So yeah, she needs to learn how to do this. So I know I said earlier I was getting something to eat, but I actually waited because I wanted to post to upload the video for you guys, because I haven't been putting anything up, and I need to space out my meals with my medicine. I'll get used to it. I'm just not used to taking these vitamins the way I do. I know I can't take my iron pills with my calcium pills because they're harder to absorb and not really cancel each other out, but make it difficult. So those have to be taken 2 hours apart, and I just have to remember that. I feel old, you guys. I feel really old. I don't know what I'm going to eat, actually. Tyreek made breakfast this morning. He made eggs and what's that, sausages and hash browns. I'm looking on the stove because trying to see what was in the pot. But yes, he made breakfast. My kids, they really took care of me, and I'm proud. So my card was full. I had to delete some stuff on the memory card because it cut me off. But anyway, I was saying that I was proud of my kids, how they jumped into action and they didn't like, oh, we don't know what to do, or just, you know, being, I don't know, they just really sprang into action, and I'm actually proud of them. So for lunch, I'm just having a, let me show you guys, just a ham and cheese sandwich. And my sandwiches are usually pretty plain because lettuce and tomato are for salads. I don't put that on my sandwiches, and my sandwiches usually consist of the bread, the meat, the cheese, and maybe like either mustard or mayonnaise. Okay, and I'm having some chips, not a lot. This is, I've never tasted this flavor before, cheddar bacon mac and cheese. Let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, so I actually yeah, my kids said it was good, so I will see how I like it. Actually, let me just try one. It's okay. It said it's the 2014 finalist. I actually like the biscuits and gravy one. I think that's pretty good. So, okay, gonna eat my lunch. Hey y'all, so how do I look? Anyway, I just washed my hair, so I am going to end the vlog and go to bed. I didn't really vlog a whole lot today because I was resting. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. See you when I see you.